Nice.
What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's having a great Monday. I'm here with my co-host for Mindset Monday. Dave, how's it going, man?
It's going great, brother. How are you? Happy
Good.
belated Mother's Day to everybody since we are coming at you on Monday.
Yeah, 100% happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. Um, Funny story, I posted a funny picture for Mother's Day, and I just said Happy Mother's Day, and it was my wife with two kids, and then it was my mother-in-law with my son, my youngest son. And when we were on vacation, I got everybody. I didn't make this an announcement, but I got everyone the shirts. I love hot moms, right? So it was me, my father-in-law, and my two kids all rocking these "I love hot mom" shirts,
That's
and
so
dude, it was hysterical, right? I haven't posted any pictures from that trip, so I used that picture breaking my mother-in-law's balls because that's what I like to do. And I guess one of her friends was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm fine." I didn't want to have to explain the picture 100 times, right? But it was funny.
that's hilarious.
So, long story short, this is what I want to talk about because it's very important. Okay, busy versus efficient. I want you guys to think about something. You go to, a mechanic, and the mechanic charges you, let's say, $300 for a service, but it only takes them an hour. Okay, um, and you say, hey, well, why did I pay $300 if this only took an hour? Well, the truth is, if you did it or you tried to do it, that same job probably would have taken you 3, 4, 5 hours. Why does he get paid more to, or why does he charge what he charges to do it? Because he's an expert and he does it in that efficient amount of time. Okay. Otherwise, you would struggle with it for 3, 4, 5 hours. Okay. There is a difference between being productive and efficient and then being busy. Someone that is busy is, and I've fallen into this trap where you're just feels like you're running on a hamster wheel, and you look out, you're not getting any further, and you're not having any real progress. So I think what I'd like everyone to do is figure out what you need to do. There's certain systems I do to and I keep in place to make sure that I'm efficient and moving the ball forward. Now, we could talk about quarterly planning, yearly planning, monthly planning, and how that all comes into play. But I rather just dive in a little bit on the minutia. Okay. And it starts with making a list of things that you need to accomplish the next day that is going to dramatically increase how what type of impact you have. Right? I do it every single day before I leave. Is I write a list out of all the clients I need to speak with, all the people I need to speak with, all the things that I have to get done to consider that day a win. Okay. I mean, Andy does it the best with the power list. But before he had quote unquote the power list, I've always done that. And it's always been very, very helpful to me because as soon as you sit down in the morning, you know exactly what you have to attack, you know, what you have to approach. And that's kind of been how I methodically have gone about my days for the last, call it 3, 4, 5 years. And I will tell you that I feel like I get a hell of a lot more done that way. Dave, what do you got?
One of the most important things I want to add to that, because and I shout you out, man, because a lot of working your calendar or letting it work you per se. Like I've learned that like from you because it's something I've been absolutely horrible with that. When you have busy work versus productive work, anybody can be busy. Busy what? Busy doing nothing. You know what I mean? And it's so funny how this shit always correlates back to that. If you guys are in the physical realm, or even if there's something you like, you've obviously created that habit for that. This is no different. If you're starting to create routines or create a list, that's a muscle that needs to be built. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen overnight. There's still times I still struggle with this now, but you build that. Hey, get this done, or hey, work on this calendar every single day. It's another habit forming discipline that needs to be work on, and it's no different than going to the gym. It's no different than taking a diet. And I think just as in with anything, we could talk about anything that goes with that, but just anything correlates to that habit and or discipline.
Yep.
You know, it's freaking huge, man. You know, once you get that structured in and you have those blocks of either time or that quote unquote powerless to do, you know, the day is seems endless because you
Yep.
are more productive then. You know, what
Yep.
was the first thing you said when you came on here? Hey, start phase one. Dude,
I
I know
did.
that's dude, that's a big deal. And for
I
most people that don't know what that's all about, that's probably one of the hardest phases, in
no,
my
not probably. It's by
opinion.
far the hardest thing.
Yeah, because you're transitioning from 75 hard to that. Because I think
Yeah.
once you get that skill set in, phase three is kind of like, you know, it's you've been there already with a couple more added things. But when you switch from 75 hard to phase one with those added tasks and what you have to get done in those 30 days, it's crazy, man. This is no different.
Yeah. Yep. And
So
I'll
kudos
tell you
to
this.
you, by the way, man. So kick ass, brother.
Thank you. If you got two things to just touch on here, right? One, if you guys want to challenge yourself on how much you can fit in a day and how productive you can be, just try 75 hard. And then once you do that, do phase one. You'll see exactly what we're talking about. And then two, moving on to that calendar thing, I think it's so I do not like or appreciate random phone calls, right? I am definitely a text me first, and then as soon as I can, I will get right back to you type of person. And the reason I operate that way is because most of my day is revolved in and out of helping a client, working my calendar, and then handling these meetings, right? Or meetings with underwriters, meeting with lenders, just everybody, and clients too, and then my team, right? It doesn't stop. So I'm a big believer in, hey, please text me first. Don't randomly call me. Same thing when someone does. I appreciate every single referral you guys send me. I prefer if they book time on my calendar, or if they go through one of the links, and then I will take care of them as soon as I can. Me operating like that is not meant to be disrespectful or think that I am better or too busy than anybody else because I want to help everybody. But me operating like that allows me to make a larger impact because I can fit so much more in my day and I can block out time where I can solely focus on that person's problems or that person's challenges or that person's needs. And as soon as I flipped and started operating that way, if you guys look, my calendar is on every social media profile I own. So anybody can just hop on and make stuff happen. And because I've been doing that, I've been way more productive. And I highly recommend that if you're not doing that, it's very easy. Go to Calendly, set up a link. You should never have more than a half hour block. If I could, I'd do 15-minute blocks. And then I open up days where I know that I basically plan out my week a week in advance. Okay, sometimes 2 weeks, and everything is already it gets booked up really quick. And then besides just working off that calendar, I write a list of tasks and list of things that I need to do and accomplish for that day, and I work through that every single day, and it makes me way more productive. And I'm not, and yes, I'm busy, but it's busy to be productive, make an impact, and to be efficient. All right, try that stuff, guys. It'll really change your life, and you'll be way more productive.
And dude, I don't think you're being a dickhead or anything like that. And by the way, I hope your screen on your phone's okay. So,
Oh yeah,
but dude, I don't like, you know, the add to the whole time thing that, you know, when people randomly call you and, you know, how you think sometimes maybe you're a dick and, you know, don't take a call. I think the problem, man, is that time is the most undervalued and unappreciated thing out there. And I don't think people really understand the value of somebody else's time. And when you really think about it and break it down or explain that to them, listen, you want to go piss around, you know, on your shit, go ahead. You know what I mean? But don't piss on somebody else's. You
yeah,
know, it's the most disrespectful thing to me that you could possibly do is not value somebody else's time. So I hate when people are late. You know what I mean? You know,
yep.
if and if you are going to be late, you better be fucking letting somebody know that you're going to be late.
I'll give you guys a quick story, and it's unfortunate. I was in a very generous mood probably a week ago or 2 weeks ago, It was this lady's third time booking on my calendar and missing.
Mhm.
And typically, if somebody misses, I typically think that, hey, they're probably caught in something or wrapped up on a call. But when it's the third time,
Yeah.
enough's enough. There are times that I don't always make my appointments, and what I'll do is I will text. If I'm on the phone, I will literally text the person I'm supposed to be speaking with and said, hey, call's running late. I will call you as soon as I get off this call. Please stand by. And I feel bad about that. But this lady missed not once, not twice, but 3 times. I finally sent her a text and said, hey, listen, I'd really like to help you, but I don't think this is a fit because you've blocked off 3 times now and you missed each one. Long story short, she replies back, oh, give me one more chance. I get on a call with her and I'm like, hey, listen, I just want you to know I can't be doing this like this. I'm very good at what I do, but I need you to, respect that time and we could give it a shot now, but I need you to send me everything tonight. So I speak to her. I find out exactly what her challenge is. She needed help with. She thought she needed help with a line of credit. She didn't really need a line of credit. She needed invoice factoring. I get everything out to her, and then I get a text late that day, and I knew I shouldn't have taken the call. Right, I knew it because she violated, it 3 times, and I don't want to work with people like that. And she goes, hey, I agree. I don't think this is a fit. I'm like, all right, cool, goodbye, have fun. And it's a shame, but that's the reality of it. Is I had the solution that would really help her and allow her to grow her business like tenfold, and I could have fixed it in 15 minutes, but she was just too tied up and she was too busy doing busy things and not important things.
Yep.
Right. And so like I said, you want to be productive. You want to be around people that can help you be productive. That's what's really gonna move the needle for you. So guys, do us a favor. The only thing we ask is that you share this with someone that needs to hear it. You can just share it randomly to your timelines, give it a thumbs up, a like, comment, tag somebody that needs to hear it. That's all we ask. And we will see you on Friday for Financial Fitness Friday. Dave, thanks. Take care, guys.
Great, y'all.